How personal development can end the struggle for self-sufficiency. Personal development is a crucial aspect of achieving self-sufficiency. It is the process of improving oneself in various areas of life, including emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. It is about gaining a better understanding of ourselves, our strengths, and our weaknesses, and developing the skills and mindset needed to achieve our goals. The struggle for self-sufficiency is a common experience that many of us face, often feeling overwhelmed and stuck in a cycle of frustration and disappointment. However, by incorporating personal development strategies into our lives, we can break this cycle and achieve self-sufficiency. One of the most important steps in personal development is setting clear and achievable goals. Goals give us direction and purpose, and by setting them, we can focus on what is truly important. When setting goals, it is important to be specific and realistic. For example, instead of setting a goal to lose weight, set a goal to lose 10 pounds in 3 months by exercising for 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week, and eating a balanced diet. By breaking it down into specific and achievable steps, we are more likely to achieve our goal. Another key aspect of personal development is developing a positive mindset. A positive mindset can lead to better decision-making and the ability to overcome obstacles. Negative self-talk and limiting beliefs can hold us back and prevent us from achieving our goals. However, by shifting our mindset to a more positive one, we can overcome these obstacles and achieve self-sufficiency. Learning new skills is also an important aspect of personal development. It allows us to improve our capabilities and become more self-sufficient. Whether it's learning a new language, taking a cooking class, or learning how to code, the opportunities are endless. Learning new skills also helps to keep our minds active and engaged, leading to better overall well-being. Developing a support system is also crucial in achieving self-sufficiency. Surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive people can help us to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. A support system can consist of friends, family, or even a professional mentor. They can provide guidance, encouragement, and accountability, which can be invaluable in achieving self-sufficiency. Personal development can also help us to overcome obstacles that may be preventing us from achieving self-sufficiency. Limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, and lack of motivation can all be overcome with the right mindset and strategies. By identifying these obstacles, we can develop strategies to overcome them and achieve self-sufficiency. It is important to remember that personal development is a lifelong process and progress may not always be linear. However, with consistent effort and a positive attitude, anyone can end the struggle for self-sufficiency. Personal development can help us to gain a better understanding of ourselves and develop the skills and mindset needed to achieve our goals. It is a powerful tool for achieving self-sufficiency, and by incorporating it into our lives, we can break the cycle of frustration and disappointment and achieve the self-sufficiency we desire. Incorporating personal development strategies into our daily lives can not only help us achieve self-sufficiency but also lead to overall well-being. Personal development can involve working on different aspects of our lives such as physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Physical well-being involves taking care of our body by eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. By taking care of our physical health, we can have more energy and be better equipped to handle the demands of life. For example, if we are feeling low on energy, it may be difficult to stick to our goals and achieve self-sufficiency. By incorporating physical well-being into our personal development plan, we can improve our overall well-being and increase our chances of achieving self-sufficiency. Mental well-being involves taking care of our mind and emotions. This can include practicing mindfulness, meditation, or other stress reduction techniques. It also includes working on negative thoughts and limiting beliefs that may be preventing us from achieving self-sufficiency. For example, if we have a limiting belief that we are not good enough, it can prevent us from taking action toward achieving our goals. By working on our mental well-being, we can overcome these obstacles and achieve self-sufficiency. Emotional well-being involves managing and understanding our emotions. This can include identifying and expressing our emotions in a healthy way, setting boundaries, and learning to communicate effectively. By working on our emotional well-being, we can improve our relationships and interactions with others, which can be important for achieving self-sufficiency. For example, if we have difficulty setting boundaries and communicating effectively, it can lead to conflicts and tension in our relationships, which can prevent us from achieving self-sufficiency. Spiritual well-being involves having a sense of purpose and connection to something greater than us. This can include exploring our values, beliefs, and spirituality. By working on our spiritual well-being, we can gain a sense of purpose and meaning in our lives, which can be essential for achieving self-sufficiency. For example, if we have a sense of purpose and meaning in our lives, we may be more motivated to achieve our goals and become self-sufficient. Personal development is not only about achieving self-sufficiency but also about overall well-being. By adopting a multidimensional approach to improving our overall well-being, incorporating different strategies for physical, mental, emotional and spiritual health, we can work on different aspects of our lives and increase our chances of achieving greater self-sufficiency and leading a more fulfilling life. Such an approach can help us identify areas where we can make changes and improvements in order to gain maximum benefit from our efforts. With the right attitude and dedication, striving for optimal wellness can be an immensely rewarding journey. Another important aspect of personal development is self-reflection. This means taking the time to reflect on our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Self-reflection allows us to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our behavior, which can be crucial for achieving self-sufficiency. It helps us to identify patterns and habits that may be holding us back and to make adjustments to our behavior in order to achieve our goals. For example, if we find that we procrastinate a lot and this is preventing us from achieving our goals, self-reflection can help us to identify the underlying cause of this behavior. It could be that we have limiting beliefs about our capabilities or that we are afraid of failure. Once we identify the underlying cause, we can develop strategies to overcome it and improve our behavior. Self-reflection can also help us to identify our strengths and weaknesses. By understanding our strengths, we can leverage them to achieve our goals and become more self-sufficient. On the other hand, by understanding our weaknesses, we can work on them to improve our capabilities and become more self-sufficient. Another important aspect of personal development is personal growth. Personal growth means constantly seeking new opportunities to learn and improve. This can include taking classes, reading books, or learning new skills. Personal growth helps us to stay curious and open-minded, which can be crucial for achieving self-sufficiency. For example, if we are interested in starting our own business, personal growth can help us to acquire the skills and knowledge needed to do so. By constantly learning and improving, we can become more self-sufficient and achieve our goals. In addition to all the personal development strategies mentioned above, it is also important to have a plan and be consistent in implementing it. Having a plan helps us to stay on track and achieve our goals. It also helps us to be more accountable for our actions and to make adjustments when necessary. Consistency is also important because personal development is a lifelong process and progress may not always be linear. By being consistent in our efforts, we can make steady progress towards self-sufficiency. Another important aspect of personal development is developing the ability to adapt to change. Change is inevitable, and our ability to adapt to it can be crucial for achieving self-sufficiency. Change can be difficult and challenging, but it can also be an opportunity for growth and development. By developing the ability to adapt to change, we can become more resilient and better equipped to handle the demands of life. For example, if we lose our job, we may feel overwhelmed and discouraged. However, by developing the ability to adapt to change, we can see this as an opportunity to find a new job that aligns better with our goals and values. This can help us to become more self-sufficient and achieve our goals. Another important aspect of personal development is developing self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to understand our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and how they affect our lives. By developing self-awareness, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our behavior, which can be crucial for achieving self-sufficiency. For example, if we find that we are constantly procrastinating, self-awareness can help us to understand the underlying cause of this behavior. It could be that we have limiting beliefs about our capabilities or that we are afraid of failure. Once we understand the underlying cause, we can develop strategies to overcome it and improve our behavior. Finally, personal development also involves taking responsibility for our actions and the outcome of our lives. By taking responsibility, we can empower ourselves to make positive changes and achieve self-sufficiency. It is important to understand that we are in control of our lives and that we have the power to make positive changes. For example, if we are not satisfied with our current job, we may feel stuck and helpless. However, by taking responsibility for our actions and the outcome of our lives, we can see that we have the power to make a change and find a job that aligns better with our goals and values. This can help us to become more self-sufficient and achieve our goals. In addition, taking responsibility for our actions also means accepting the consequences of our actions. It is important to understand that our actions have consequences, both positive and negative. By accepting the consequences, we can learn from our mistakes and make better choices in the future. This can help us to achieve self-sufficiency and make progress toward our goals. Personal development is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong process that requires consistent effort and a positive attitude. It involves working on different aspects of our lives, including physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, setting goals, developing a positive mindset, learning new skills, developing a support system, self-reflection, personal growth, adapting to change, developing self-awareness, and taking responsibility for our actions. By incorporating these strategies into our daily lives, we can improve our overall well-being and increase our chances of achieving self-sufficiency. It helps us to gain a better understanding of ourselves, our strengths, and our weaknesses, and develop the skills and mindset needed to achieve our goals. By setting clear and achievable goals, developing a positive mindset, learning new skills, developing a support system, self-reflection, personal growth, adapting to change, developing self-awareness, and taking responsibility for our actions, we can overcome obstacles and achieve self-sufficiency. Remember, personal development is a lifelong process and progress may not always be linear. But with consistent effort and a positive attitude, anyone can end the struggle for self-sufficiency and lead a more fulfilling life. In conclusion, personal development is a powerful tool for achieving self-sufficiency.